at the time at Universal, I worked for this comedy producer, and he was open to me giving him comedians to meet with.
Oh.
Where he was like, oh, if you...
And how at the time did you know of these comedians?
I love stand-up comedy. Okay. I was always hardcore stand-up comedy
So before
fan.
you did stand-up, you would just go and watch stand-up so you knew who all the comics were?
Yes. So I knew, I love stand-up like since before, you know, I even moved to LA, but like I just went to the Improv every night, the Laugh Factory, Comedy Store, and you know those shows you see like the big names, people who are big, and then sometimes some cool up and coming person like at the time Taylor Tomlinson was a big and upcoming person, so I would tell my boss like, oh, she's awesome, you should try to meet her and whatever, and like so I pretended I was an assistant this whole time. I pretended I was a scout. I was like, I'm a talent scout, you know, and I don't know.
Playing a role.
That's what I told myself. But and then I
Did you ever, when you were at these shows, think in those moments, well, I can do this? Like, was that the seed being planted or not yet?
Not yet, because I was watching professionals. I was watching the best stand-ups ever. So no part of my brain, like when I watch someone like an Olympic swimmer,
sure,
when I watch you, you know, no part of my brain was like, for sure. Oh, I could just, whatever. I was like, I watch with like awe. I'm like, wow, I'm watching someone on top of their game, whatever. So I know what did make me decide to do stand-up was the first bad stand-up show I saw.
You're like, oh.
That's when it clicked. You know, so it was a beginner stand-up show where it was part of a class, and then part of the graduation of the class was the showcase. So everyone was beginners. They've never done stand-up before. I kind of knew that going into it, but the show was at the Hollywood Improv. The Hollywood Improv had nothing to do. They just lent their venue. They did not produce the show. But because it was at the Hollywood Improv where I had seen the most amazing stand-up comedians, I just didn't think that I would ever see bad stand-up on that stage. It didn't make sense to me. It's like watching like JV, you know, at the whatever crypto arena, whatever it's called now. So then I saw this beginner show, and it was bad comic after bad comic, and it wasn't their fault. It was their first time. They were not, you know, supposed to be amazing. But I was so
inspired, blind
with rage. Like if anyone can just try this, I can absolutely do one open mic. Like absolutely. Like if all these people, and I think my face the entire show was like, what? Like I was like, who let this happen? I was like, put the mic down. Like this is so offensive. Like it was bad. And I love stand up so much that like that's the night it clicked. Like I love it so much. I'm protective over it. So to see people like ruin it, I'm like, this is like illegal.
Disrespect it. Where are your booties?
Yes. Where is your leather jacket and your low pony? Like it just wasn't good. And I just so that what inspired me was awful stand-up. You know, and obviously all the good stand-up, but I I never watched good stand-up and thought I could do it. I was way too. Of course.
Yeah. It's not like we're watching Dave Chappelle going, easy.
Oh yeah,
I can microphone.
I just gotta do. You know,
try.
Like even if I have a really good meal, I never. I'm like I could make the no.
Yeah. I see that. I feel like I remember the first time I saw a live stand-up show where I thought,
You remember the exact show?
I could do that. I was on a date. I don't even remember with who. I'm very young at the time. Yeah. I was on a date with a guy. He took me to a restaurant that was having a comedy show. So we were sitting to eat while the comedy show was happening at this restaurant. And I remember they were really bad. And I remember we were getting up to leave when we were done and standing at the back of the room kind of watching them do stand-up and thinking like, well, if he can do this. I mean, people tell me I'm funny.
Was this one of your first moments that, because you wanting to do stand-up, it creeps in you over time.
So right? I didn't really want to do stand-up. It was just that moment where I was like,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was a crumb.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So then later on for me, my story goes in a whole different direction, but then I'm at a church and they're Tuesday
You're
nights.
cut to a church.
Cut to Tuesday night church night. I'm in this improv class and then somebody was like, hey, you want to come take this joke writing class? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like this is maybe within months of seeing that live show.
Oh, okay.
So being like, yeah, I'll take this joke writing class. And then that's how it happened for me.
Yeah.
But getting back to you, so you're at Netflix at the time now? So you moved from Universal?
Yes. So at Universal is where I decided I'm just going to randomly try stand-up. I'm just going to try it. And then I had zero expectations, of course. So then I told my boss at Universal, like, I had worked for him for like 4 years and I wasn't getting promoted. And he kind of registered that my lack of like everyone, if everyone is getting promoted around me, and he was like, I'm sensing a bit of a plateau emotionally. And I'm like, it's because I don't care about this anymore. Like, I don't want to, read bad scripts about, this one script I remember, it was called like Horse Cops, and it was about cops on horses. And I'm like, I can't read Horse Cops on a Sunday. I can't, I'm sorry. Like and then he was so supportive and cool. He's like, do your thing. And then, I wanted to just have a normal corporate job, not in Hollywood. So I was applying to like a venture capitalist firm, like anything that was just kind of like a office space 9 to 5 where I could just clock out. Like I wanted to sever myself. I don't watch Severance, but I imagine that's what I was trying to do to myself at the time.